All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to your favorite throwback show right here on Metro Television. And it's roller coaster. It promises to be exciting as always. And trust me, you're going to love this episode as always. My name is Desifredin, the star, and I'm here as always.
I'm Helen K, and it's exciting to be back on your screens. And are you ready for us to take you down memory lane with some exciting stories, as well as stories you did not know about?
Well, you are ready. We are also ready to make sure we have a good time here. So, Helen, what's happening today? What do you have for us?
Okay, so coming up tonight on Roller Coaster, we are going to delve into a pretty interesting story. Now, imagine you are a gentleman and then you borrow your wife's car to go out, and then another gentleman approaches you and asks what you are doing with his wife's car. What are you going to do? This is actually for you, Desi. But hey, save your response. This is our story for today. We'll be delving straight into it a bit more later on the show.
Well, I am saving mine. I'll tell you later, but we're taking it to another level, and it's about fear women. Charlie, if a fear woman, as a man or as a guy, how do you feel actually spending the night, like having a sleepover at your woman's place, Charlie? You know the fear. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that, and also we'll be sharing some of the skits as always we'll be doing on the show to find out who wins well, like who's the funniest amongst them right here on the show. Yeah, Helen.
All right, so coming up, big ups and special credits going out to Switch Focus on Instagram for this particular video where Abeku Santana was saying, you know, putting guys together with some white ladies who were just there to dance and have fun. Well, he asked them to dance with these ladies, but hey, we are going to save our comments for later.
All right, so this is what we're going to be doing today. We'll get into all of that, tell you what is happening, but of course, our pizza challenge is on today also. I loved what happened last week. It was super amazing. Where some people got some pizza and stuff to eat like that. But today on the show, our pizza challenge, what we are asking, we're going to be showing you some games, and you're supposed to give us the score line. So our people will be coming through, and if you're able to give us the right prediction, you can get some pizza for yourself for the house. Oh, you know, whatever that you find yourself. Right. You'll be told some pizza small, you know. All right, guys, so this week also we're here to do our roller coaster pizza game. And guess what? Today we'll be doing some football, some music, politics, yes. And when you win, you get to take a slice of pizza until it finishes, right? If you don't answer, then I take the pizza, I take it to my house. So I've got my people here, they'll be coming round. I'll ask them the question. If you don't get it correct, you go back to the queue. If you get it correct, you take a slice of pizza, and then we'll keep moving. So let's begin right now. Willie? Come over. All right, so there's a question. 2006 World Cup, Ghana versus Italy. What was the scoreline?
2-0. Time 6. 2-0.
Charlie, give me the pizza. Really? Yeah, started. Okay, so 2006, that was Ghana's first game. Yeah. Against Italy, 2-0. I remember that. All right, next, come over. This one, the union put me now, I'll buy something for you. Come. So, I'm asking that Senegal 92 AFCON, Ghana versus Nigeria, what was the scoreline?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, move. Vincent, Senegal 92, Ghana versus Nigeria, what was the scoreline?
2-1.
2-1 to who? 2-1 to who?
2-1 to anyone.
No. 2-1 to who? Choose. Hey.
You said Senegal and Nigeria.
It was Ghana and Nigeria.
Ghana.
Nigeria is not for you.
Okay, that's correct. Hey. Today people are getting the answers. All right, so let's move on to the third question. AFCON 2008. I don't know where you were, but Ghana. So she has no idea. Next, the video. 2008 AFCON in Ghana. Ghana versus Cameroon. What was the scoreline?
They have left you behind.
2-0.
No. Bye. Next. Ghana versus Cameroon, 2008 AFCON. Scoreline, what was it?
1-0.
1-0. To who?
To Cameroon.
To Cameroon. Yeah, that's correct. So he gets a pizza. Yeah. Okay. Yay. Baby. Wow, one pizza though. Let's move on to the next one. Now, Willie, come here. So, who was the flag bearer of the NPP in the 1992 election? Next, who? Come. Who was the flag bearer of the NPP in the 1992 election?
If not Kufuor, then I don't know.
If not Kufuor, then you are lying. Okay, next, Vincent.
Flag bearer.
Everybody say Kufuor. I said wrong. Come. Come. You've done social studies. Hey, don't watch there. You've done social studies. 92.
How many times would they tell
Who
you
was the flag bearer
before
of the
you
NPP?
know that Nigeria is not for you?
She doesn't know. Baba. David
Think say they white.
David want to. Okay, so it has ended. Okay, so the flag bearer for the NPP in the 1992 election was Professor Edu Buahin. Munimro. You don't know him. Let's move on to the next one. Which country won the Under-17 Men's World Cup in Japan in 1993? Oh, God. Charlie, just like that. Oh.
God have mercy upon us.
1993.
1993.
Yeah, Under-17, who won?
Again, Japan.
The question was, which country won the Under-17 Men's World Cup in Japan in 1993?
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
Senegal.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Go. Oh, you two are so unlucky. Oh. Do you know the answer? Okay, let me give you a clue. Japan, Nigeria, Ghana. Who won?
Japan.
It is smoky book.
Oh, what? It's not Japan. Davido.
Japan, Nigeria, Ghana. Nigeria.
What's it?
Nigeria. Fabra.
Hey, Davido has won it too. All right, so
Think say they white.
so that's it. 1993. That was what happened. Now let's come back to the AFCON. Who is next? Oh dear, Willie's going to take this. Willie, when was the last time Ghana won the Ghana hosted the AFCON?
Last time Ghana hosted the AFCON.
Charlie, your time pass. Next. When last did Ghana host the AFCON?
2008.
2008, correct. Now you can get yourself a slice of pizza. So yes, 2008 World Cup. African Cup. I remember that. Okay, let's move on to the next question I have here. So there was a gentleman called Pozo Hayes. What was his career?
A musician.
Correct. Hey, Pozo Hayes. Yeah, I remember him. So.
To be mumu. Think say they white. You are a mumu man.
All right, let's move on to the next question we have here. Which famous African American is remembered for the words "I have a dream"? You say what? Today you don't get pizza. Davido.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King is correct. Davido gets another slice of pizza. Charlie, Davido, please keep one for me, okay? Now, next one, Willie. Come. What was the telco Tigo before it became Tigo? What was their name? Charlie, Otava. Come. What's the answer?
Kasapa.
What was it called? Kasapa. Vincent.
I was at Kasapana and Kabini.
Oh, Charlie, Bible. Oh, sorry, Papa. Hey, you are disqualified. Beseko. Davido. Oh, but Charlie, you people. It was Buzz. Hold on. Willie, MTN. Before it became MTN, what was the name?
Arriba.
Charlie, this one is Coco. Charlie. All right, so we have two questions. We've got two questions in this particular segment right now. Next, in which country in Europe is the EU headquarters located? Joyce, come. Where is the European Union headquarters located?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah, so what is the Kaswa?
European Union, right?
Yes, the headquarters.
Europe. So European Union.
I said country. Huh? Come here. Now disqualify yourself. David, do you know which country is EU's headquarters located in Europe?
USA.
USA. USA, the Europe.
Yeah, let's do that.
Germany, oh boy, it's not Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is Belgium, okay? It's Belgium. Now to the final question. What country has its capital as N'Djamena? First. Joyce, blah. You don't know. Today you eat pizza, bye-bye. Next, this is the last question. Vincent.
To be mumu.
Doubling.
You think say they wise? You are a mumu man.
Let me ask the question. Which country has its capital as N'Djamena? N'Djamena. Which country has its capital as N'Djamena? Davido, do you know? Come. Charlie, don't get out. I asked the question because I want to preserve the rest of the pizza for myself. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is Chad. Chad's capital is N'Djamena. So that's it. How many slices do we have? We have 3 slices. So that's for me, the quiz master. My name is Dusty the Star Boy. I will play the game here, roller coaster pizza game. Catch you some other time now. The pizza is mine. Thank you very much.
Pizza, who doesn't love pizza?
I love pizza.
Right, but I want us to go into the video where Abeku Santana was arranging these ladies for these guys.
Abeku Santana is the real MVP. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, they had an opportunity to mingle, and if indeed it works out for them, why not? He's talking about you getting the papers and all that. So yeah, it is good. It is
very, very good. But we're going to be sharing with you a video of one man who is loved by many and of course hated by a lot also. And I'm talking about Donald Trump. And this was way back before he even stood, or to run actually for presidency in the United States. And he said some pretty dope stuff, whichever way you take it from. But anyways, let's watch this video of Donald Trump. When we come back, we'll talk about it.
You said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined, I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off. And I can't promise you everything, but I can tell you one thing, this country would make one hell of a lot of money from those people that for 25 years have taken advantage. It wouldn't be the way it's been, believe me.
This sounds like political presidential talk to me, and I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
Probably not, but I do get tired of seeing the country ripped off.
Why would you not?
I just don't think I really have the inclination to do it. I love what I'm doing. I really like it.
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, I just probably wouldn't do it, Oprah. I probably wouldn't, but I do get tired of seeing what's happening with this country. And if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally, because I really am tired of seeing what's happening with this country, how we're really making other people live like kings, and we're not.
What do you think of this year's presidential race, the way it's shaping up?
Well, it's going to be very interesting. I think that probably George Bush has an advantage in terms of the election. I think that probably people would say that he's got like that little edge in terms of the incumbency, et cetera, et cetera. But I think Jesse Jackson's done himself very proud. I think Michael Dukakis has done one hell of a job. And George Bush has done a hell of a job. You know, they all went in there sort of as semi-underdogs, including George Bush, and they've all come out. I think people that are around all three of those candidates can be very proud of the jobs they've done.
You took out a full-page ad in major U.S. newspapers last year criticizing U.S. foreign policy. What would you do differently, Donald?
I'd make our allies, forgetting about the enemies you can't talk to so easily, I'd make our allies pay their fair share. We're a debtor nation. Something's going to happen over the next number of years with this country, because you can't keep going on losing $200 billion, and yet we let Japan come in and dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free trade. If you ever go to Japan right now and try to sell something, forget about it, Oprah. Just forget about it. It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars, their VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And, hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people. I mean, you can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country. Kuwait, they live like kings. The poorest person in Kuwait, they live like kings. And yet they're not paying. We make it possible for them to sell their oil. Why aren't they paying us 25% of what they're making? It's a joke.
All right, so that was Donald Trump there, and of course, he was being interviewed by Oprah Winfrey. This is like a very, very long time ago, and he was saying that he's never going to be losing. And at this point in the politics of the United States, Donald Trump, miraculously, one way or the other, is like gaining weight to contest the presidency again. And Kamala Harris is also in there. Now, it's a battle of these two as to who will become the next president of the United States. A lot of people are pushing for Kamala Harris, but of course, Donald Trump, who's been president before, he's got the aura, he's got the people, backing him also. I don't know who's going to go to this time around, but Helen, what do you think? Donald Trump, Kamala Harris?
It's just a swift turn of events. You know, initially when Joe Biden was still vying for presidency, I mean, just before their debate and everything, right after their debate, you could tell that, you know, Donald Trump was loved by the people, and all polls were showing that Donald Trump will be winning this year's election. Now, a swift change of events. And what happens is that Joe Biden resigns from forceful people, or a lot of people saying that, look, he has to resign because the other party was using that against him because he's unwell, he's able to do certain things right. And even the debate, he did not show so much energy in there, did not say so much that will convince voters. Now, Kamala Harris, he resigns, and Kamala Harris becomes the president. She is now running for presidency for America, and things have changed. The competition has become very tight. Some polls says Trump is leading, others are saying Kamala Harris is leading. So it's here and there. It's just a very tight one, and it looks like it's going to be a very a great competition where you cannot really tell who is going to win. But I guess in the coming days and weeks, we are going to have probably a clear something that is it going to be Kamala Harris, is it going to be Donald Trump, and then at the election in November, we will see who would win. But it seems positive for Trump initially, but right now we just cannot tell.
Well, we just cannot tell, so we'll wait and see how the election will go between Kamala Harris and also Donald Trump. But just before we're even talking about the American presidency and all of that, Kamala Harris is actually chosen a vice presidential candidate, running mate actually, and there's Mr. Walls. It's going to be a very interesting race getting towards the election in November. But talking about presidents across the world, let's go to Senegal, because their president has been making some really, really interesting statements. You know, when a president is voted for, you know, they have his pictures in their offices, in, you know, all governmental agencies, they change all of that. But he's saying something like he doesn't really like that. Let's take a look at that statement from the president of Senegal. All right, so there he is with the statement says that I don't really want my picture in your office because I am not God. Neither I am an icon, but I am a servant to the nation. Instead, put the pictures of your children so that you will look at them whenever you're about to make a decision. Wow. Don't put my pictures in your offices. I mean, really, I don't care about it. What you need to care about is the future, and that is what he's literally telling them, that it's about the future, the decisions you're making. You look at your children, as you have their pictures around you, your family, and you say that I'm making this decision because it will be a good decision for my family and in the country at large. But if you make a wrong one, your family, everybody will be affected. This is great.
Yeah, it's really great, like I must say, because usually it's not usual for an African president. I mean, a lot of them would like to be celebrated. They would like to be in their offices. Nobody in the history of politics as president has come out to say, I do not want this. They actually want that. And they would probably even question if you say you are a member of their party that loves them and you are in power, and they come to your office and they do not see their picture on the wall somewhere. But he is telling you something that, look, you don't have to look at me I am rather your servant. I'm not there for you to serve me. I'm to serve you. And I'm not a celebrity. I'm here to serve. So put your children on that wall so that you can think about them when making a decision. Because a lot of people have made decisions over the years because of party colors. They don't look out for who is going to help the country move forward, especially here in Africa. When they go into a particular political party, end of story. They are not looking at what it is, what the issues are, who is going to be of help. But it's just about parties. But it's good that, I mean, he's showing a good example that hopefully those other presidents in Africa can look out for and also listen. And even for someone who is watching, will say that, okay, even if I do have the present picture in my office, when making a decision, I'll think critically. I'll think about the next generation and not just for someone to come and lead us who probably doesn't really care so much about us. So, hey, that's my view on that. But it's
well, I was just going to say it's a fantastic one from EP5, the Senegalese president, and the interesting thing, he has 2 wives.
Right.
Is
it something that's
two wives?
Right?
Who? What?
Is it something that
he's Muslim, so
okay. So it's bad for a Christian. It's own way.
Oh, I mean, we know
going to polygamy.
Yeah, no.
So it's comedy time as we go through some hilarious kids online, and we are going to see who is winning this particular one. Let's take a look.
I cannot you. Sincere, 2 minutes of free kick. Sir. No one moment. Also the Murphy. Watch a bet. Watch a bet. Young poor man. Also the Murphy. Yeah, they say Cameroon from Cameroon. What the bet is the kind of the be a Satica. Africa. Ronaldo. Machelo. What did you do? Ah, so Maticano. Ronaldo. What the guess it is? Try. What's your bet? Young born match, not the maybe. Yeah, yeah, free also for cook. Yeah, I'm power. How do we sort of any pay? Sure, no, free kick. Keep on last time. Go away, bad over. You want something last time. Go free kick. So what's a ball moon? Cabin say. So 2 billion. 2 billion. Bet, bad, you bet, bra, bet. You bet. What you want? Oma say bet no. Oma say bet no. Me minister on team me e Jones ah. Na feel to back ayoko. Yes, bra. Na what the guest he said so the yes one na after yam yapon. We get and you close too much over say so. Bet I say you. This a man now born. 20 million. I don't know it. I was at the room says 2,000.
I love this particular one there. See, I don't know what you have to say about that.
I mean, it's very funny and it happens. See, when you talk to boys, it's crazy when they stick the bets and they think that you're going to be winning.
Right.
You know, football is very unpredictable. So sometimes 90 plus, you're thinking that is the end of the game. Right. And then the final minutes, the last kick of the game, they equalize. So in your head, when you take the slip or result or whatever, you think, oh, 90 minutes, they're my dear. So, I mean, the plans that you have made for the money, you're already excited about it. But lo and behold, when there is an equalizer, another goal, anything happens at the final minute, man, you will cry. If you are that, you will cry.
See, I've seen guys cry over these things.
No, it's crazy.
Say, hey, what to say me one? I just say bet need me.
Like people put school fees, money for certain things. I mean, it's bet, of course. It could be 50-50. Yeah. You could get some money out of it. Really cool. And also, boys have made money from bets. I mean, people stake and they get a lot of it. But sometimes, I mean, it's you not always be lucky about it. You'd be very unlucky sometimes.
A game of chance.
Yeah, I mean, so Dr. Likey, for instance, at this point, I don't know what he would do unless he thinks that he's sick or like out of home because at this point that's very funny.
Right.
That's very, very funny.
Absolutely.
Well, the next skit we've got for you, it is very sad for me because about my darling team Chelsea. And over the past 3 years, we've been doing a lot of player buys and recruitments that are very crazy. And this is how a Nigerian skit maker put it into a skit. Very funny. Let's watch.
Well done.
Well done, boss.
Now here you dey work.
Yes.
Your boss there.
You know the house.
You sabi play ball.
Yes, I sabi play.
Sign him.
What have I done with myself?
Hello, I'm here now. I'm here. I can't see you. I'm on black. I'm black. Wearing black. Where
You dey use your generation to play. You dey use your next generation to play.
How come you resemble Taribo well? Have you played football before?
If I see me, Magbami.
Where are you? Signing. What's going on now? What's going on now? What's going on?
Ronaldinho. Who do me like this? Who do me like this?
What be this? What be this?
Ball. You dey play. What's the name for your back?
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Signing.
How come you resemble Dele Alli? You won't go play ball? You just won't go play? Sign him.
As a Chelsea fan, I am very livid. Same as every Chelsea fan everywhere. We are buying players and kwan. Oh, Abba Samsung. And it looks like just as was portrayed in the skit, you just see anybody who is able to throw the leg, say, come to Chelsea, come to Chelsea. That is what is happening.
Yeah, I can see how emotional you are.
Oh, yeah, look
this.
at my
for a
Chelsea
Chelsea fan, you should change your team because Chelsea no be team. It be women's fellowship, like, yo, it be beans joint, go back.
For life.
Join, like, no, change that.
For life, Chelsea. Chelsea for life.
Change your team because indeed they are not doing so well. But hey, hopefully with time something good will come out of them. Why not? So back from Nigeria, we are here in Ghana, and there has been the debates from time and time again about who is who in the comedy industry. Is it Lil Wayne and Ejako? There has been that, banter between the two of them. But today we are going to take a look at their video from time back and see who really is who. Be advised of viewer discretion as it has some very strong language in there.
That who seen me as I would have to that, not a cool. But I bear to them like a now, Obama. I have to opinion. I have to tell you. I know all about for. I did be all about for. You didn't answer. Wadaroma, Okasa, Ayadrin, why? I'm crying a day. Well, you didn't pass it yet. It's the water. Menominate, yes, the Odeka can hold ya. Oh, come here, ever back of 5 years. Oh. You know to a way up. Who said they don't want to make a count with a cassette or sent Ashia? Oh, I'm Sabayan to Quacratch and Mebo. Monsieur Bros, any moon penny, because I'm out for more who say, one will see Ashia Emo. Then one will see Ashia Mo. What then about Mr. A general? Go. Yawara Bapa. Who go a debusa? Nema wa de. We Italiana ba. Fa do that ya. Never born soon. Never you sing. Adam e bonko. Asipro ni si take time. What it? Pacha, agani mo fa hia mo future because damn it obi nyina anya do. E dey ade no why ya wodun akon. Nya de. O sia mo bra bia why basa no. Agani mo ankwala. Papa, yesi so jomboli na ne yagro. Ubedi di me matem. Hwe. When you say DK Krama be an minimum, DK Krama. Con. Quite a dear, and penny for a good idea. What can me, Marco? What can I do myself? I can miss him. Me Mrs. Apra and now cast some menum. Mr. Go. If you know me patch you know mammy. No. Who's a toilet row? Why you are power? Video because no one's done with what? So much in this.
I will find it difficult to choose who really is who, but I guess Desi might probably find it easy.
Wow, if I have to choose between Ejako and Lil Wayne, it's a very tough thing because one came at a different era and the other came when the other's era was ending.
True.
And they're also in quotes relevant in the space, you know, right now. From Ejako getting into politics and doing some other things, the musician also same as Lil Wayne.
Doing same.
If I have to choose, for our kind dispensation, probably Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, right?
I think Lil Wayne. I mean, Ejako really did, and he still, you know, is relevant. But
if you have to really,
if I really have to choose, I'll choose Lil Wayne.
I understand, probably because of the generation you are coming from. Maybe from those from really back in the day, they would just say Ejako because at the time he was really doing his best, and we have come to see a bit of that as well. But I mean, Lil Wayne is still standing the test of time. Not to say that Ejako is not amazing and fabulous as well. So we love the both of them.
The thing about Lil Wayne sometimes is he goes overboard with the insults and all of those things. Sometimes it's very annoying. And it's not funny at all, you know, when you think that you'd have to be funny by insulting and using certain words. For those, I mean, I'm totally against that.
But what do you think you say maybe it's just for the you know, it's an act, not really personal?
Of course, it is an act. But also, so if insults are taken out of your craft, it means that it won't be funny. I mean, you know,
so that's more or less like the major thing.
Yes, that's one of the problems I have with him. But he's like, I mean, and how he's able to change character, you know, a lot of times. And that, when it's good. It's good. All right. Okay. So we're gonna go back to our story for today. Very, very important that we touch on that before we wrap it all up. Our story for today, Helen. Yeah.
So I was saying, you know, it's pretty not so interesting, but also not so weird. I mean, we've heard stories like that before, but not regular. But for you to, as a gentleman, to take your wife's car out and then someone comes to tell you that, what are you doing with my wife's car, Desi? In that case, what will you do? I think we should just take a look at this very one, then we'll come back into that, right?
Definitely. Let's take a look at the comments on Jodel, and then we will definitely you know, get into the details of that. Well, let me just try and see if I could. Okay, so there you have it on the screen, but let me read what is there, and then we continue with that on our story for the week. So it says that I borrowed my wife's car to run some errands in town. Then as I was parking the car, a gentleman approached me and politely asked me what I am doing with his wife's car. I told him it's my wife's car. He takes me to his office and shows me the car's logbook and other documents. Meanwhile, my wife, the mother of my two kids, had all along been telling me she bought the car with a loan. What? That I'll have to find out. It be me where she married first, or she married the person first. And even if he has kids for that person also. So this is a crazy thing. This
really crazy.
This is very, very crazy.
I wouldn't want to be in that shoe, and I wonder how a woman would do that, because for me, I think that the men should be doing that. But I guess that we are learning fast from the men, because we heard several stories of men having multiple married women, and you know, nobody knows about it. Later on, the other woman gets to find out they are broken-hearted and all that. It's time for the men to also see some shaggy. So hey, I'm all up for it.
Okay, you really talk. I always tell you that. Let's continue the story, and let me just read that out. So this is a continuation of that. It says that she took from her workplace Sasco loan, and I've been helping her to service the loan. Shocked, I tell him to show me the photo of his wife. He shows me the photo of his wife. Voila, it's my wife. Hey! Same photo.
Wow.
He said his wife works in Keriko and sees her only on weekends. Meanwhile, my wife has been allegedly attending her master's degree classes every weekend away.
She's on best of life, bruh. Then
she get kappa. It's
no,
crazy.
This is pretty shocking to me because for a woman, that's what I've always said. And I mean, it's not because we expect that our men will cheat or do all those things they do. No, we are not in support. But things like this, we see them from their side. So to see a woman playing men, it's not as if they are even they are just dating, but he's married to all of them, probably have kids for both of them. Really, what's happening? Are we in the end times? What's going on? I need to know because this story can never be clear to me.
That's very crazy. I cannot even think about it.
Right.
But just as I said, he has proven it.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, he has proven that indeed this is true, and so I've got evidence to be able to. But I want I'd want to hear from the lady.
Definitely.
So I'll let him call her.
Yeah.
And whatever conversation they have, I could deduce that indeed this is what I would have a recording of it, and I'll confront her with it, and then we'll see how that goes. But Charlie, this is mad. This is very
mad.
This is very crazy. Trapping motor riders in a big hole in order to rob them. I mean, I don't know how this makes sense, but let's watch the video.
The pit, estimated to be more than 15 meters deep and connected to an electric cable.
It has been quite a long time when Ugandans are dying, border men are dying.
The hole is too big, and it is deep up to water. So it's like many people have died inside there, the way I've seen it.
It is alleged that Johnson Katumba, a border rider, nearly lost his life yesterday when he fell into this pit. Katumba says he got a lady customer who asked him to go with her to this house to pick her items. Katumba alleges that he was asked to carry items from the house, but ended up falling into the pit, which was covered with a carpet.
Like, how can you think of something like this? Why would you do this?
It's crazy, and I think we're in crazy times. I mean, for a woman to want to do this to men or people, like, you know, on a normal day, women have good hearts, and we are more emotional, we are more loving than men. So for a woman to be doing this, it's unheard of, honestly.
Do this? I mean, it makes no sense. I cannot wrap my head around what we just watched. Like, for what reason? Like, anyway, so that's happened. In Uganda. Helen?
Crazy time, but see, we are not going to end on that serious note. See, we will end on an entertaining note. And trust me, there is this kid out there, and I would like you to think and wonder, or also watch it and tell us if really this is a skit or unplanned. Did you know that condoms are not only for sex? Well, I'm not the one saying it too. Let's take a look at this video.
Yeah, hi, you're welcome to my crib.
Thank you.
Yeah. So.
What's this?
What do you mean, what's this?
What are you asking me, what's this? I don't see. What's this?
What do you mean, what's this? This condom now is, so.
If that's your plan, to not work, this is not what I came here for. I told you on the phone already, I don't have sex on the first date. So why did you not bring me here and now brought condom? What's condom doing here?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you insulting me in my house? Why are you saying what's condom doing here? Do you know condom can be used for various things?
No, condom is used for sex. Condom is used for sex.
You see, that's why you guys can grow. Can Nigeria ever grow? Can you grow? Can Nigeria ever grow? Can you grow? No, can Nigeria ever grow? Can you grow? No, I'm asking you. You see, condom
is used for sex. What do you mean?
Listen, let me tell you something. You understand? You need to pay attention and listen attentively. You see, condom can be used for various things. Like I use mine to shine my wheel. Like my Mercedes rim. My security might use it to shine my rim. Yes. Listen to me. You just need to listen. Hold on. Even sometimes when Harmattan comes, you understand, if we have dry lips, you understand, the oil in it. We use the oil to rub our lips. That's what I use it for. So I don't know where your mind is going to. Just hold on. Rico!
Yes, sir.
Rico, come.
Yes, sir.
Rico.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you one question, okay? What is condom used for in this house?
We dey use and shine our wheel.
Can you say it again?
We dey use and shine our new car wheel.
Which car wheel?
That your Mercedes where you just buy.
It's fine. Thank you very much. That's all I want to hear. Go. You see, I don't like it. The fact that I invited you to my crib doesn't mean, but you know, I've lost it. It's done. It's done.
Wait,
no.
I'm
It's
sorry.
done. It's done. No.
I did not know that they use it for lip gloss. So
That's your business.
I did not know.
No, that's your business.
You know, we learn every day.
No, it's not about learning every day.
We learn every day.
No, it's not about learning every day. I'm not interested anymore. Please, can you go?
Wait.
Don't touch me. I'm not in the mood anymore. Listen, I'm not in the mood.
Hey, my man, you smart. You know, you smell. I want to watch. Yeah. I mean, this is good. This is good.
Yeah. Because obviously, I mean, how can you tell me the story?
No, but some people use it for other things.
Really?
See, no, yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Apart from sex, if you ask the boys who are at the production room, tell them what they use condom for. If I ask them,
do you know? I'm going to ask them right after this.
Ask
show.
Vincent.
Right.
Ask Scooby.
Right.
Ask Quavo.
Right.
Raphael, ask all of them what they use condoms for. If they are not using it in the bedroom, they are using it to cover their microphones, to prevent air, like when they are shooting.
And they can't use anything than condoms.
You see,
we learn every day, just
you
like
see
the
way
lady said.
the rubber is very
Right.
impenetrable.
Yeah.
Right. So they put that around the microphone mouth. And they put the thing in so that the inflammation to move.
Wow.
So it's just the same way, like if you put the condom on, and you know go be attract, no. Same way the air no go be pass. You are protecting your microphone from the air.
We learn every day because I never knew.
You know what? I'll let them do a demonstration one of the days.
I'll be happy. Next week, God willing, let's do that right on here so that others can learn, because it's like story. But hey,
that's crazy.
I had a great time here.
Yeah, definitely. Today was a good one. As always, many thanks for joining us and allow us into your homes this night. Well, that's it for the show today. It's been roller coaster, and trust me, I've enjoyed every bit. Same as Helen here. My name is Desi, the Star Boy, and of course, I came through.
I'm Helen K. Thank you so much for making time with us. Catch us next week, same channel right here on your screens, as we give you amazing content on the roller coaster, your favorite TV show. See you.